Let's play games, get high scores. Who could ever ask for more? Thor will show you just what to do. Yes, you.
Hello, my Asgardian Minecrafters, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the survival server? Yes, on the survival server. We are now, this is somewhat of an announcement, we are now going to be doing 1 week here on the survival server and 1 week next week on the vanilla server, and we're going to be alternating between those two for the foreseeable future. I'm just flat out enjoying my time here. It is great, let me tell you. But I don't want to just give up on vanilla. It's not what I'm doing. I've put too much effort in over there, but it's hard to think of something to do every single week when you've done everything. Whereas on this server, everything's new. I'm constantly working with other people, so that's the way I want it. There has been some changes around here, some big changes, and one of them is that I, as a god, can now fly. This is massive. For building, it is massive. I mean, look at me. I don't even know where I'm going because I'm looking backwards here. But just imagine all of the kind of things you can do by being able to fly. It is just unbelievable. I should have, well, at least an axe is a little bit closer to, yeah, Thor's premature chopper. Yeah, it's a bit better, you know, a bit more like my hammer, Thor's hammer, but no hammers. No hammers in game. That is no good. Anyway, let's get down onto the ground. Yes, and turn ourselves around. Yes, and we'll have a little look at what's been going on. Walls. What do walls mean to Thor? Thor busts through walls. We've got the wall of heads, and a little bit of a lag spike there. Yes, the wall of heads. From right to left, there's me tucked in there. All of the mob heads that we've got, and we've actually got every single one of them. No, we haven't. This one I bought, and this one was a gift from NY Pilgrim. So, and he has been really, really helpful. So, might as well shout out to him for all of the help that he's given us over here. It's, you know, so much of the stuff would not have been possible. I spent hours in the, well, I spent 60 whole minutes in the nether the other day trying to get a glowstone, and I came back with about half a stack's worth. I thought, yeah, that's pretty good. I came back and all of this was glowstone down here because he had gifted it to us. It was like, half of me is like, but I've just got it. I just got it. I went, here's the new not sorting system, but is the new filing system for our stuff, and it worked, but at this point it doesn't work quite right. I've got stones over here with, you know, precious items. Iron needs to go up there. Over here we've got precious food, and other coal needs to be with this lot as well. I just need all of the precious items in this bit here, including your quality drops and obsidian and things like that. And then further on I think it's going to be stones, and then round the other side we'll have one for mob drops and armor and dirt and gravel and sand, and you know the way it's going to work, and it will work just fine. But down here, big changes straight away. This has come out further because it didn't look right when I'd made this walkway. We're without farms, or without massive farms. They're going to be down here in this colour. NY Pilgrim! Hello, fellow flyer. But up, I mean, over here, this now is part of the dome. I can't remember if I've shown you the dome. I'm going to show you the dome in a short while anyway. But I've started laying out. I mean, look at this. I mean, I dug out about 10,000 blocks down here, and it wasn't a quarter of the amount. Maybe it was just about a quarter. And then I got some more help, again, by NY Pilgrim. He has been very good to us vanillas, vanilla types. It's not like, oh, new people, we don't like new people. It was like, hey, new people, awesome, we love new people. So, yeah, we have a lot to thank him for. But down here is going to be serious farm zone. We're going to get all of the farm stuff up there. In fact, I might keep this lot over here. I might not do it this way, though. I mean, I don't like the way it's set up. But keep them as a bit of a feature. They look quite nice. Or if I decide to change them, I will change them. But in the meantime, let's get some tunes on. Let's get rid of whatever's in the old record player right now. What's this going to be? Music disc. Stall? Ooh. Yeah! That's my jams! It's my jams, Holmes! Ooh, trousers. Yeah. Oh. Check out the dancing. Anyway, once I get some stuff together, we're going to do some actual touring around here, and I will show you all of the different areas that have been made so far without without trying to ruin anything that other people have built. Okay, so those wanting to know how to do things here, there is a command. It's /warp biomes, and it has taken me to a lovely mesa biome. I need to really get some hardened clay. I am, you know, on the edge of doing some big building. We need lots and lots of materials to do this, but yeah, just for those who want to know, that is how you do it. And here's me spending ages and ages getting stacks and stacks of hardened clay. But hopefully what I do now in 10 minutes maybe will be enough to last me a month on the server, or at least, depending on the size of the job, might last me one big job. So yep, that's that. I'll come back to you in the base. I think we still have to look through some stuff, don't we? We'll take a look through that dome. Anyway, in a bit. We are back in the main room, and progress has been made. Now this here is not a thing. I don't really know what it is. What my idea was it would make the dome, which is above here, which I still haven't shown you. In fact, once I've shown you around this little bit, I'll show you up there. But it would make it like not touching the floor, because it was just touching the floor here, and that didn't look good to me. I thought it'd look better if it looked like it was propped up on these kind of like legs, like it could be like, you know, like an eyeball on legs or something. But I think it's great. Either that or like it's a crater underneath where this you know, this lander, this Martian lander is touched down. But anyway, inside the dome, this is SPC's work, and apart from looking out the sides here, I don't like things like this, with this dirt just, ooh, get out of here, dirt. But if we clean up just outside here, this room is amazing, and down here, you know, it looks hellish, all the fire around as well. But down here, this is a PvP area, so you can actually damage other players in this area, which is handy. if you want to have little slap ups, little beating sessions. I have made the world's most ghetto sheep farm over here. You little sheeps, give me your wool and give each other your love. But I'm just growing this. I mean, this will probably be the last time I breed the sheep, because there's only a small amount of grass in here, and you start mucking around with too many sheep in with only this little bit of grass here, then we're going to be in trouble. In fact, I have come up with the answer. My problem with it is that they'll end up eating all the grass, so you can't actually so they won't be able to eat grass, and the way that they make in fact, I'll just go fully out at this level. Yeah, but the way that blah 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 blah, the way that they make wool or grow the wool on themselves is by eating grass. They eat some grass, actual grass, not dirt. It needs to be, coloured. Once they do that, they will grow their wool back without any without any of it. They won't have it at all. Let's well, I'll finish this off anyway. But today there is an actual job that we're going to do. It's fairly simple, but I hope that everybody will be able to follow along with me, because it is one of them builds. It is one of them builds which everybody should have one of these. It's too good for anybody to miss. I think we'll just chuck it down in that corner over there for now. It's probably not going to stay where it is, where I put it today, because this ceiling, I think, is going to come up in the future. I'm not sure when, but it'll give us more room and better be able to make farms. Anyway, I'm gassing on. I will pop and get the stuff and just get started. Well, I couldn't resist just finishing off a little bit round here. This now it's kind of a bumblebee pattern. I don't know, but in these corners there'll be like a little something, a little insignia, a little pattern. I don't know, but that is for another time. This is what we're doing right now. We're doing a pumpkin and melon farm. We're going to put them both in here, because melons, we're really not going to need too many melons on the server. I mean, they're rubbish as a food, and we're not giving anything away because we're mean. So this here, if you look, is a very easy layer. I will say right now that this is a design by one of the best YouTubers. Everybody check him out, for God's sakes. In Izuma Void, spelt with an X. I will put his stuff in the old down there, and let's get started. This is just a basic ring, 5x5 with 3x3 in the middle. Pop that out, and that's where everything's going to fall at the end. Let's get started. This I mean, it doesn't matter what materials you use at all, but but I like I'd like to use ones which have a bit of a pattern to them. And you'll notice I'm not using the same in that corner, because this corner nobody can see. So never mind, eh? Now, I was going to say, I hope you can put redstone stuff, detritus, on the snow, and you can. So the front here is going to... change my mind. Snow, that's not it. I'm using black and white everywhere else, aren't I? And I do have some on me, so that's a decision made right there. And this can use... Yes, of course it can. Absolutely brilliant. Well, you'll notice that at the bottom there's this one torch. That will be powering the one above it, which is why the torch is turned off. Now anything you do to that torch at the bottom will make these do the opposite. So if you want to fire these pistons, because now that there is powering this block, and it would be powering the one above it if there was one there as well. Torches are a bit of a... oh, that's not what I was doing. Torches are a bit of a pain sometimes to know exactly what they are powering and what they are not. So anyway, that's done. They're jack-o'-lanterns. We're going to be using a few of these. This will be our light source. You can use torches if you want, but I don't want. I want to use something a little less. So if we just like that, and that hides the, yeah, that hides the face in the wall. That is cool, Coolingtons. And this one will do the same. Done. Boom. So that's all the light that you're going to need for this one level. And it is just as simple as, and I think I'll do the melons on this bottom line. And you've got to do it pretty quick when you're doing this, because nothing's hydrated yet. So you whap them on, get them planted. Now nothing can go wrong with that. That's brill-o. And when they do grow, they'll grow into the corners, which is super dupes. This is going to be fairly big. I'm going to do maybe the last three I'll do further up or something. But after that now is we're going here, here, here. Yes, it is pretty much a full layer on this side. I'm going to do one now and then realise it's not, aren't I? Yes, the corners can't be. Yeah, the corners can't be. Where's my... no! Good heavens. Yes, so now, haha, and that's, as I was saying before, this block is being powered and that block is being powered as well. These two here. I'm going to try and keep the redstone torches on the same side each time. So one will be facing over here, which you won't see, but one will be facing here. And you will see that one. It'll be in the same place each. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Flying! Yeah, so that's pretty much that for a layer. And you just whap in again. We don't need that one on our hotbar. Whap in another layer. And this is just the same, so we'll do it one last time. There's that there. That there. And that is the redstone for this level. After that, and you can get into a good rhythm if you're not like me and just muck around all the time. I think we don't need torches there. Let's get everything that we need on the hotbar. That's like that. Ugh! Wrong-go! So, oh, what have I done now then? Oh, that's it. I'm using yellow ones for everything. Apart from, right. Grr. Well, this is going to make things more time consuming just because of, yes, that, and then that, and then that, and now, haha, now we're okay. Yeah, I've got quite an awkward colour scheme going on, and that is why I'm struggling. Can you believe it? Colour scheme. In this corner, again, we need some light. In this corner, we need some, get off, light. In the middle, we're gonna boom, 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 and put in the old pumpkin seeds. And that is another... Have I just... No, I haven't. That's okay then. Yeah, so that's another. I am going to go right up to the top now. We will see it. My God. My throat is still absolutely awful. But when I get to the top, I will come back to you and we will see this farm in action. Well, scrub. Everything I just said before. Well, not everything. This is the first harvest I got. Which is ace, isn't it? No, it's not, because it's pumpkin seeds. Which meant I put the flaming... Oh. Let's get up here a little way. See if anything... Look! Growing! In the corners! What are you doing? Oh. Yes. I'm an idiot. Because where these need to go are in the... Get one of them. Corners! Obviously. Else it's just going to break the flipping... Oh! How annoying. And, to make matters worse, I've got a feeling that... No, they should be fine. Well, I don't know why these ones down here haven't worked. I am not sure at all. But anyway, I'm going to put all of these in the corners now, and God, how long does it take to break a melon? Yes, and when I've got them all in the corners where they should be, I will come back to you again. Don't ever put them in the middle bits, put them in the corners, guys. So, we're finished, and this is done, right? So, it's all in there. This can work nicely off a button I have here, and that will fire everything quite loudly, and it's quite good. It will just chuck everything in. It's pretty much lossless as well. In fact, I think it might actually be lossless because all of the pistons just push things into the middle, and they go straight down the water stream and into the hopper. And the little hopper system I've got here, super easy, and just puts them into, as a general rule, it sticks them into into the bottom thing here, but into the bottom chest, but not all of the time. Sometimes they end up in this top one. Anyway, this here now is the redstone magic behind making it automatic. This is obviously a daylight sensor, and up there is the sky. When it's daylight, a constant pulse comes out, a constant redstone signal is sent out of here and goes into this block, which makes the single item in this dropper go up to there momentarily. And I put the glass above because you can get a little bit of hopper lag. Can you believe you can get hopper lag? But yeah, because it's constantly looking for something above it to suck in, you know. But it can't do that through a solid block, which this isn't. Oh, it just breaks, doesn't it? So let's just use one of them for now. Use our brains. Once it goes up to here momentarily, this comparator will take a signal from the hopper into this repeater, which will run off for that ever such a split second. What, that one tick that the item is in here, it'll go flash, 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 and that's all of your harvesting done. So every morning, basically, this will fire, but once every 20 minutes is not that good. I use this daylight sensor because I am considerate to my other Minecrafters on the server. It is basically it's a lagless way of making something automatic, of getting a constant pulse. So this goes every 20 minutes. Well, what if I want it to go every 10 minutes? Well, the easiest way to do that is invert the signal. So now, while that one's on in the daytime, this one is off. So the same way that you've done the last one, you've now powering this block, which powers that block. And at this point, you just do exactly the same. Oh, would you just believe it that that'd go right at that time? This could have been so much better. I could have even shown it going off. But you've heard it click, so we know now that this... in fact, I'll show it how it works at the end, because I just have to break that bit of redstone. But now, this one here does not interfere with that one there, and you just link them up. So this signal goes through, this signal goes through, 10 minutes apart from each other. It is as simple as that. It is really easy. It's just frightfully easy, but as far as I know, it's not banded around as a well-used design. This is, as far as I know, this is my design. Well, it's got no chance at all of being my design, but you know what I mean. You know, somebody must have done it, but I've not checked it from anybody. And now that, as you can see, no signal going that way because it's the wrong time of day. No signal coming through this way because it's the wrong time of day. So this torch now is on, and if you just quickly bump, oh, it would be by looking away, wouldn't it? Right, let's just try that again. See if I can actually get it on camera. It's a bit of, maybe a bit of server lag. Just there you go, and you get that one pulse, that tiny little pulse. Because if you just had this on, you get a constant signal through it at night time, at daytime. So all day, all of these pistons would be out, and nothing could grow where they were. And then all night they would have the chance to grow, so you'd only get one harvest a day, and they'd only have half of a day to grow. No good. So if you just send this little pulse through, as soon as it's pulsed, things can grow there again instantly, and you're just waiting on the, you know, the random ticks it takes, whatever generator they use to grow items, and that is that. But with this little bit of redstone, I think we're almost ready to wrap up here. I have not been hiding very well, but I have done all of this extra pattern around the side with a little bit of help from Lee JP, so I might as well give a shout out to him as well. I've also started putting up these little bays. This one here is for this is an automatic, or pretty much automatic. You look in there, strength 2 potions. I'll just get a few more of them. You click the button, you get more through, and now they will go through with what's up here. And these would be the wrong way around, wouldn't it? Ha ha! You show them on the... Actually, did I? Yes, it's all right. I'd known I'd done that. The top one is the last one, obviously, to go in, because they all go in instantaneously and then filter down. So that's that anyway. And this is... Will you shush up, you stupid sheep? But this design here is a collaboration between, well, me and SPC. I have made the button press so that you can just get them come through. All you need to do is check. You go up to it, check that everything's going through, and once it has gone through, which is now, you just press a button, click, they come out, the next ones come in, and you're brewing again. That is a very quick way of getting some potions. I've got the strength ones in here for those annoying super duper baddies at spawn. I'm going to kill a few of them on camera next time, I reckon. But that is pretty much it for this episode. So I would like it if everybody could please put in some sort of comment or something about the intro and the outro that I've created. I mean, I actually sat laughing at the intro for ages. I had a good friend write me a bespoke, totally original song for it. It's 13.1 seconds long, but it makes me laugh. I think it's just hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So, yeah, please, I mean, if you liked it, please put some likes on the video. Also, I've been putting music throughout this episode. Please let me know what you think of that. I have listened to both because I've started editing by this point anyway. Because look, this is all the extra work I've done since that, so I've had plenty of time. But yeah, let me know what you think of that. I liked it. It kind of filled up the silences a bit. But any suggestions on anything on the episodes, let me know. That's what the comments are for, please, guys. It's the only way that I'm gonna learn is by people telling me exactly what I'm doing wrong, or even, heaven help, telling me what I'm doing right. But that's me done. Oh, sorry, and this wall. Yeah, let me know what you reckon of that. I've got so far on it now. I think it looks pretty interesting. There's some good shapes on it, but maybe other people won't think the same way that I do. But yet again, this is the end. I don't want to go. I just don't want to go. I'm having too much fun. But I've got to, else I'll not get this uploaded. Yeah, I will just leave you with that, with a basic plea to just comment on this video and let me know about the things that I've changed. Anyway, I'm going to shear these sheep and I will see you next time.